Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who was the first president? George Washington. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name your U.S. representative. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law.
What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the governor of your state now? There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of your state? Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who makes federal laws? Congress.